Championship Sunday at the American Football Australia National Flag Football Championship, and it is final time in the women's division. A matchup we've been waiting for an entire year as Queensland face off against New South Wales for the second year running. It was Queensland that won last year. They've won two back-to-back. Since the inception of this tournament, they have won all trophies. And New South Wales last year were given the loss in the final seconds. They were handed it as a touchdown was scored by Queensland in controversial circumstances. The men have already upset the men. Victoria beat Queensland. Can New South Wales do the same? Or can Queensland maintain their dominance, their stranglehold on this game? My name's Kate Allman. It has been an absolute pleasure calling the game alongside Coach Gilman of the University of Hawaii, who's joined us here in Australia just for these flag football championships. Coach, this is going to be a thriller.
Yeah, what a privilege to be a part of this game in Australia. These are two good teams, New South Wales and Queensland. Very serious with this game. You could tell that by the way they have prepared, executed, making plays. I'm excited about seeing what kind of playmaking ability these athletes can give.
New South Wales Navy Blues, they've had two teams in this tournament. And it is a first down. Easy pitch and catch straight down the middle, caught by Georgia Cottle as their quarterback, Rebecca Bolden, is slinging it from the pocket. Now, Rebecca Bolden, she's been a bit hot-cold this tournament. She's had moments of brilliance and others where she can't connect with her receivers. Needs to turn it on here for the New South Wales Navy Blues. Bolden. O'Shaughnessy with the blitz. Gets it down the middle to Emily Prosser-Shaw. Prosser-Shaw flips the hips once, beats one defender, and gets to within 10 of the end zone.
Yeah, that blitzer had the flag pulled just almost to the point. Successful quarterback getting the ball off before that.
Emily Prosser-Shaw is one to watch. She has been in the Australian squad since last year. The 19-year-old only started playing in last year's national championship. Bolden, the left-hander. Again, the check down to the middle, and she's 3 yards shy of the end zone this time. Caught by Tasha Wayne.
Yeah, this is going to be one that they need to tighten down on the red zone from a defensive standpoint. Let's see what happens if they actually drum up a man-to-man tech on this to make sure to take away all the windows.
"12 months ago, it was Queensland that sealed the title with a touchdown on the final play. A finish that sparked heartbreak and controversy ever since. Pitch pass forward ensures the first score of the day is for New South Wales via Abby Lashon.
Yeah, that's a tough one, right? It's a close proximity to the goal line, Kate, and from a defender, you might want to just step in front of it, secure that end zone, let that person come into you. Didn't do that. Good job on that from Emily, I believe, isn't it? Number 33, national player.
Abby Lashon is number 33. She is in the national team as well. They go for the extra point through her fellow green and gold teammate, Emily Prosser-Shaw. And they leave with all 7, the New South Wales Navy Blues.
Yeah, they're up and running. You know, great play call, making sure that they get that 1 foot in. Hard to defend. There's a way to do it, though.
So here's our first look at the Queensland Sun Devils offense. They are led by Cody Fuller, NFL flag global ambassador. Here's just trying to hit Jessica Liu, one of the longest serving players in the Queensland team and in Queensland club flag football.
New South Wales defense is probably one of the better defending type of schemes and great players playing this game. See Pierre coming up with the tag.
Here comes the blitz. Fuller has to get rid of it. Gets it to Herdman in the face of the rush by Keely Stevens. On debut for New South Wales is the blitzer. She's never played a flag game officially before. But she's been picked for her pace, obviously. She's an OzTag representative for Australia and has played league, netball, touch, AFL. Plenty of crossover skills. Here's Fuller. Nearly picked off. In fact, it is. Erica Pittman has it for New South Wales. Pittman with the pick.
Impressive. Erica Pittman, former national player, reads the play very well. Coming off of her break, putting her feet down in her plant, driving to the ball. Nicely done. Interception.
So that is huge for New South Wales. They're already a score up. They can get another here, and they will take it from the 11-yard line. This is unbelievable start for the Navy Blues. Bolden, the snap came early. She's got to deal with it. Tries to find Leishon and can't keep a hold of it. Can Abby Leishon?
Yeah, Abby got to come down with that. You know, you put your fingers on it. Like I've said before in previous games, you have to catch it with your eyes. That means that focus on that ball needs to be very clear. Laser focus. Watching the ball into your hands.
Three receivers go to the left side of the field. Bolden, her strong side. This time she connects with Leishon. The catch is good. They're stopped at the 8-yard line.
Yeah, they got to come up big here, Queensland. That number 1, Shannon Nolan, needs to make some plays here in the red zone. Good job there to get that 3-yard stop.
Nolan had 3 picks in the semi-final earlier today. A real weapon on defense. 3rd down. Rebecca Bolden. Ball in hand, gets around the blitzer and finds Georgia Cottle, who gets tangled up on the way through, but she's stopped 4 yards out.
Yeah, look for a corner route on this and a drag on the bottom side, kind of a high-low concept, Kate. I think that's what you're going to be looking at. And now in a bunch route, 2 corner routes.
All bunch, they split in the end zone, and going up top to high point the ball is Georgia Cottle. A touchdown on debut. There's a penalty on the defense, but it'll be picked up. The result is a touchdown. Georgia Cottle in her first flag football tournament scores the second. New South Wales Navy Blues up by 13, looking to add an extra point. Bolden slings it, immediately finds an open receiver in Tasha Wayne. 14-0, the Navy Blues lead.
Yeah, they got to somehow, Queensland, they have to somehow tighten up their defense, obviously on the safety side. Lack of discipline on their control of their eyes, watching an in-and-out run from number 2 wide receiver. Got 2 people guarding 1 person.
So Cody Fuller has thrown 1 pick. This one dropped by Danya Herdman with the defense of Rebecca Gordon right up in her grill. She was the former Australian national team player, has played at the World Championships in Finland in 2024.
Yeah, very active. Rebecca Gordon has some innate ability, played a lot of football, tackle as well.
Fuller backed up in her own end zone. Stevens coming with the blitz. Oh, nearly another pick for Erica Pittman. Start calling her pick man. You won't go anywhere near her without getting in trouble.
Yeah, Pittman has good tech opening up, but that was an underthrown ball. It made it possible for her to kind of undercut that and get it at the highest point. So had that ball been able to be delivered in the right way, she would have not been able to make that play. But good effort on Pittman.
Stevens with the blitz, tipped over the head of Danya Herdman. Stevens is forcing Cody Fuller to throw half a second earlier than she would have liked to.
Yeah, so we talked about it other games, right? About being able, the margin of error, QB decisions, and winning on the defense side, taking advantage of that. So that rusher becomes one that is the X factor.
Jessica Liu at centre. On fourth down, Fuller hasn't been able to earn a single yard. She's going to heave it out and try to get it all. Beck Gordon nearly caught it. And no one from Queensland was even in the area as they turn over on downs.
Yeah, so defensively, NSW is just sitting on routes, because they realize that they've got maybe 1-2 punches and perhaps understands that the QB, Cody Fuller, is getting hurried by the blitzer, right? So
Certainly.
they're anticipating the ball coming out pretty quick.
Well, other teams have stayed off blitzing and preferred to double team players at the back end instead. New South Wales is trying something different, and that is blitzing Cody Fuller. It's working as we see Georgia Cottle come down with a reception at the 9-yard line. 14-yard, in fact. Bolden. A little bit of contact on the defense, nothing called as Georgia Cottle runs after that ball. That was out of bounds and out of reach.
Yeah, that contact was somewhat of a breath of fresh air on the back of that person's head, giving a little bit of more pressure.
Just making her presence known is Ruari
Yes.
Von Prott. A lot of Queensland fans in the stands here in Blacktown making some noise. They would love to see their women go back-to-back. Navy Blues in the lead so far in this first half. Bolden with the high snap. Rockets it out. He gets to Leishon.
Big down on this one. Is this last down here?
Yep.
Yeah,
Big fourth down.
Yeah, look for maybe a big body hitch play right in front of the sticks, we call it. So the concept will just be, and maybe a corner route coming out of this bunch concept.
Here's the blitz. Bolden does enough for a first down. Great hands. Tasha Wayne sends it over the midline. Of course, in flag football, for those that are new to the game, halfway will refresh the downs. You can get to halfway, you get a fresh set of downs, and then you must score in the next 4. That's what Bolden and the Navy Blues will seek to do here. She gets around the blitzer. That's tipped, an unfortunate tip. Falls to the ground before any Queenslander can get under it.
Yeah, this is one that you're trying to get somewhat of an under route. That defender really came across and put a lot of pressure on Abby. Should have caught that though, Kate, right?
Leishon certainly had it within her grasp and it slipped through the fingers. Finds Leishon on the other side, and Leishon can't hold on. Big stop by the Queensland defence. Brings up 3rd down. The crowd starts to rise, makes their presence felt. Baldwin consults the playbook on 3rd down. The Navy Blues, 2 scores up. Looking for another. It's bobbled and caught. Georgia Cottle. But her flag was pulled concurrently as she caught the ball. Fourth down.
Yeah, big stop right here. They will be able to get off the field if they don't protect the end zone on this.
Here comes the blitz from O'Shaughnessy. Baldwin heaves it to the end zone, looking for Prosser Shaw. Won't get there. 3 players go up. And the ball falls to the dirt. Queensland get a really important stop.
Yeah, 4th down and long, that's a position you want to be in defensively. They did a great job in defending that deep ball.
Here's Fuller with a short completion to Danya Herdman. 3-yard gain. Blitz coming. Stevens got up in the face of Cody Fuller and forced another error as Bessie can't get underneath that ball.
As you can tell, Kate, I mean, they're playing sort of a short game on defense, and they're just sitting on routes. I would definitely send people vertical to open up the windows for short.
Fuller has to step around Stevens and gets the check down to Herdman. Feels like she has absolutely no time and is just looking short for her check down there. And that brings up the 2-minute warning. Already, this game is getting away from Queensland in the first half.
Yeah, we mentioned before, didn't we? I mean, this is really QB play. So hopefully she could dial up some good play calling by way of making right decisions and delivering the ball to the right person.
Stevens coming. Fuller airs it out. Way too long and out of bounds. And of course, it's always Erica Pittman in the area. There's a turnover on downs. Queensland unable to get anything more than 5 yards on that drive.
Yeah, Erica Pittman is always there at the right time, right place. So, you know, her back pedal is nice and clean, making a break for the ball.
She's got a basketball background, played for New South Wales and in college, as well as AFL, 3 years of AFL experience.
And I've always said that to play flag football, having a basketball experience is really the translatable sport.
Baldwin finds a check down the middle. It's Georgia Cottle. Yeah, great hands the basketballers have.
Yeah, and I think the awareness, I mean, this field is narrow enough that kind of resembles similar attributes of a basketball court. So that step and replace to the 45, crossing over and running, shuffling, those are the skill sets needed.
It's a great call, coach. Plenty of depth and talent across multiple codes in Australia. A little bit of contact at the end of that play, but nothing untoward, says the referee, as Leishon can't wrangle the ball in.
Yeah, I see that number 23 for Queensland, Neeson. She's in. The last game that we commentated, right, she was very active, made a lot of plays. I think had about 3 interceptions of some sort. Look for it in her success right here. See what she can do.
On third down, Bolden
right
fighting the noise. And Connell holds on. Connell got the feet
No
down.
possession.
But the player in defense, Shannon Nolan, tapped it out of her hands with her body. This will be a fascinating call.
Yeah. Oh, boy. Very controversial call. Wasn't.
Well, it looked to me in real time that there was enough possession.
Yeah, I think
to
she
be
was out of
called.
leverage. So Neeson was able to sort of recover. Was in the same place, but coming down to it, yeah, the ball came out of her fingers.
They're going to give her the catch.
Giving her a catch.
It was the body of Tanya Nissen, Talanya, that stopped that catch from going all the way to the ground. As we see a reception made by Tasha Wayne. So the body rolled the ball out of the hands. And that's why it's been given. New South Wales catch a break. Queensland can't seem to be able to. They can't keep up at the moment with the offence. The relentless attack of New South Wales.
Yeah, with the change of number 23 Neeson, I think it's going to be helpful here. I mean, she made a lot of plays in the semifinals. She wasn't in the first part of the game, so I'm going to anticipate that by her presence alone, it's going to support tighten up their defense. I think she was out of leverage there, didn't see that number 1 wide receiver coming out. Tried the attempt to get in leverage. Good job on that receiver to concentrate, getting her eyes on that ball, seeing it through. She was lucky.
Bottom of your screen is head coach Blake Jones of the New South Wales teams. He's served in this role for the past 3 years, 8 years of experience coaching women's football and tackle football. Bolden looking for the end zone. Emily Prosser-Shaw under heavy contact comes up with the catch. Well, I reckon they're going to call this a touchdown.
Yeah, I think this is the touchdown. Nice concentration, looking the ball straight through her hands, catching with her eyes. That's an accidental contact. I think the defender was trying to get to the ball. Wasn't done maliciously. It happens. Previous game, we're calling it a bang, bang.
So the touchdown is good. And they're going to go for a 2-point conversion. That penalty enforced on the point after touchdown. They can take a 2-point try from the 5-yard line here, New South Wales. Slings it to the back of the end zone. The extra point's good. The Navy Blues staking their claim on this match and on this championship trophy.
Great job on the extra point. You know, in this one, they want to try get the back of the end zone, cross, went ahead and threw the ball. I mean, the concentration of Emily, great job. And both of them tried their hardest to get that ball. Concentration. Nicely done.
So Queensland offense have been unable to catch a break so far. They get 4 yards on the play. Another check down to Danya Herdman. New South Wales have been suffocating them and keeping them to short yardage. Another blitz coming. Herdman goes up top. Great catch, great athleticism.
Yeah, the play call on that one, having a developed route past 5 yards is something that needs to happen. They have to stretch the field, and that was a representative of that. So glad that the coaches are dialing up a different type of scheme.
Time ticking down on this first half. Queensland need to start scoring. This is how they might do it. Herdman turns around and falls backwards into the end zone for the touchdown.
Yeah, a nice rope of a throw by Cody Fuller, NFL ambassador of this sport. Back shoulder right into the front part of the pylon. I mean, like I said before, right, they need to stretch the field, get past the 5-yard mark, make better decisions. Did a great job. What a rope and what a dime.
It's what they needed, and they needed it now. The extra point after touchdown to the back of the end zone. Jessica Liu somehow, some way, kept her toes in. And the try is good.
Great effort, good throw, good momentum, good confidence builder for Queensland. That's what they needed. The design of the play was such that they needed to clear out a route on the shallow, hit the back corner. That allowed that opportunity. And this play, in that touchdown, back shoulder, nicely done to the key receiver all day.
Yeah.
She's been open, making a lot of big plays. Shannon Nolan.
Well, Herdman, the receiver, has got incredible acceleration. One of the best route runners on the field. And that will bring up halftime.
Yeah, my mistake, Kate. Yeah, that's right. It was Herdman. Herdman making that big play.
Big touchdown for Queensland and a big play to send them into halftime. New South Wales Navy Blues in the lead, looking to unseat the national defending champions. First half in the books and a second half coming right up.
Sometimes there's no one else who loves me like you used to. Sometimes we're not ourselves, there's no one I can turn to. And I know all the feelings that we shared are in the past. And I know your relationships are never meant to last. And I'll take some time, but I'll be alright. We're moving on. I know times are
in the women's division of American Football Australia's National Flag Championships. What a storyline we have. Queensland, defending champions, are back on the biggest stage, and they are defending the championship they sealed 12 months ago with a touchdown on the final play that sparked debate for the next year. It was dramatic, it was controversial, it's still being talked about. But what we're talking about right now is the lead that New South Wales Navy Blues have put up on the Queenslanders. They are out for redemption. They want to erase that final second memory from 2025 and take control of this year's ending. Queensland trying to climb back into this game. Dania Herdman running for some points after the catch. Yards, gets to the 20.
Yeah, this is a good opportunity for them. They're closer to the first down. You're going to expect, Kate, that this ball's going to go over the top to the end zone. And that's rightly so in how this defense is playing it, right? You want to stretch the field as we talked about it.
Fuller.
There it is.
Fake the underarm, but she got sacked. Took too long on the ball. New South Wales, Annika Mount-Stevens gets home.
Yeah, I'm not too sure exactly on the play call, but, I mean, if the primary receiver was designated, there was secondary receivers as well. She probably just locked her eyes into one person, giving the defender a chance to pull her flag.
Fuller rockets it down the line. It's not on target. And New South Wales force yet another turnover on downs. They won't give Queensland an inch.
Yeah, this unfortunate play, you know, obviously you got to step into that throw, but a little challenging when maybe miscommunication on Fuller's part.
The New South Wales Navy Blue women come back out, led by their quarterback, Bolden. Oh, that's an almost interception, tipped by Abby Leishon. There are plenty of ball hawks on the defence for the Sun Devils. Von Prott has been roaming in that area all day.
Yeah, and Shannon Nolan as well has been active, like I said before. That could have been a pick.
Here's O'Shaughnessy with the blitz, forcing the early ball by Bolden. She says, that's on me.
Yeah, I'm going to look towards a couple of players in Queensland to take the ball away. I mean, number 23, Neeson and Nolan has been really active. So let's see if they can get underneath of this and make a play, change the momentum of the game. They're down by 2 scores.
Third down, Bolden with an oncoming blitz. Gets down the middle, and she cannot hold on, Tasha Wayne. Queensland defence putting New South Wales treatment on them.
And Neeson broken the ball quickly. I mean, great intuitive decisions that she's making. Could have picked off that ball if it was right timing.
Bolden on fourth down, has to stand tall and deliver. It's nearly caught, it hits the hands of her receiver.
Yeah, that's a 4 and out. Man, that's a wonderful play. Queensland's momentum here should take this and run with it. Good defensive stop.
Cottle can't hold on.
Yeah, they want to make sure to isolate a receiver one-on-one. Great 50-50 ball, both of them going for the ball. High pointing, unsuccessful on NSW.
Quick ball out from Fuller. Needs more of that as Collegia dances for a couple of extra yards.
number 3, Ella, is a national player, and so she needs to get involved. If they would like to pull something off on this particular drive, she needs to have the ball in her hand.
Oh, that's a huge mistake for Queensland. Cody Fuller takes her eyes off the snap and drops it. Really feeling the pressure now, this quarterback.
Yeah, this final game is made and broken by decision making. So hopefully she can capitalize on this one and bring the ball close enough to the first down.
Mindset is key. How do you reset after a mistake like that? That is where the best show their colours. Cody Fuller is one of them. One pump fake, nearly sacked. She evades, gets it out to Collegia.
Yeah, nicely done. I mean, they trying to get the hole, right, in terms of the whole shot and then get half of the distance, which they did. So they accomplished that on that concept route display right now. They've got to obviously get to the sticks or the first down. So what are we trying to look for, you think, Kate? Probably like an out route, maybe a sit route in the middle. I would involve Ella if they were smart. Get her involved.
Need to
There
play
it is.
aggressive, Queensland.
There it is. He
The
crossed
flag
it.
dropped.
First
She
down.
had the ball over the line when the flag was dropped, and that is what the referees are saying. They're going to give it the first down.
Yeah, so to the point of getting her involved, right? We need to get her involved, and that was a great effort. Good catch, good dive for the first down, giving it up. You have to do that if you're playing in the national finals.
Defense thought that the ball did not cross the line, but from our angle it did. Cody Fuller, fresh set of downs.
There
She's
you
going to
go
go
again.
for it all. Airs it out. And this time, Ella Collegia makes no mistake. Touchdown, Queensland.
And then there it is, Kate, getting her the ball. So I've seen her in LA as a national player go up for balls like that, coming down with it, successful against the United States. So this right here, they're dialing it up. They understand where the ball needs to be.
Would that be your number one target?
Well, that's the touchdown that explains that.
Fuller under centre for the extra point.
And there it is again.
Well, this time it's batted away by Rebecca Gordon, a former national player.
Yeah, to the credit of Rebecca Gordon, she was out of phase, did a really nice job taking away the ball. And here's this play where Ella's going up for the 50-50. Won't be denied. Highest point, I believe she's an AFL player, former. Got those skill sets from her.
Just like that, the lead is cut to a single score. New South Wales need to be aggressive. Leishon with the check down for a 7-yard gain. They can't just sit back and defend their lead, New South Wales.
No.
We've seen it before. New South Wales have let Queensland back into games when they needed to keep them out. They need to shut the door here. O'Shaughnessy with the blitz. Ball is out and gets rid of it to Leishon. 4 yards shy of first down.
Abby's a very secure catcher. So as a receiver, she knows how to get open. She's under control, looks that ball in. Nicely done on Abby. National player, mind you.
Incredible the amount of talent that's been developed over a single year, by the way. Some of these players making their first appearance last year. Long ball over the middle. Amelie Prosser-Shaw was out. But her quarterback overthrew it.
I mean, good idea from the quarterback. Nicely done on the route. One word of advice for Mimi, I think, would be to use her arm action by getting to the ball instead of having it out. Her great arm action creates fast feet.
4th down. Noise rising in the stadium. Dumped over the top. And Abby Leishon has it. A 1st down for New South Wales.
That's a nice play by Abby, and this is a nice play by could've national player reaching out for it, just slightly overthrown.
Bolden with a fresh set of downs. Dumps it over the top and holds on. Does Georgia Cottle in traffic, bumps into 2 defensive players, but gets some yards after the catch.
Let's go, D. Need to stop here, girls.
So final games, there's an expectation that there's going to be some contact because everyone's playing aggressive. True?
True.
It's going to happen. So, you can't argue points whether you're getting contact or not. I think you just got to sit up and move on.
Low snap. Oh, no. Disaster strikes for Rebecca Bolden. And the snap is too low. They give away a down.
Now, these 2 teams are putting it on the line. I'm really impressed with these 2 teams. Good representation here. Final games, women.
A showdown for the final in the women's tournament. Lofted over the top. Emily Prosser-Shaw was there. But there first was an important hand by Camilla Satsiasiv. That is a touchdown saver.
Nicely done on the pass breakup of Camila, number 31. Late hands, coming in late, to pass breakup. Good eye control, getting on the hip.
4th down. No downs are easy in this final game. Bolden takes the snap. Going for the Hail Mary. It's broken up.
2 big plays by number 31 in the end zone. That's huge momentum changer.
2 breakups that have saved touchdowns by Camilla Satsiasiv of Queensland. And Queensland find themselves clawing back into this game. Fuller. Too low, that one's incomplete. Of course, Queensland find themselves 2 scores down. They are 9 points behind New South Wales, which is unfortunate. They need a touchdown and a touchdown.
Yeah, they need to move this ball quickly. Probably take 3 possessions to get to the end zone. But again, you got to stretch the field.
Fuller drops back, steps into the throw, goes up to a contest, and standing tall, none other than Ella Kalesia.
Not a perfect throw, but Ella made Cody Fuller look good in that she high pointed that ball. Good competition between, I believe, Rebecca Gordon, former national player, and current national player.
The new generation coming up against the gatekeepers, Queensland, trying to keep the trophy in their possession. There's Beck Gordon again, breaking up the pass.
I like the way that she's coming up and triggering immediately for Rebecca Gordon. She is excellent with that. Has a good savviness about her game. A lot of experience playing football.
Fuller Quick throw. Airs it out long. Herdman's there.
Oh my gosh.
Herdman holds on. What a score. What a duo. What a way to claw back 6 points.
So as we were spoken about earlier, right, Kate, they needed to score immediately. 3 possessions. That was the 3rd possession. Well put ball. A lot of grit there.
2 touchdowns in the grand final. Danya Herdman. For the extra point, Queensland go to the playbook. Fuller comes under centre, has to backpedal and throw on the back foot. But
Oh, nicely done.
it's no problem for her. What a clinic Danya Herdman is putting on in the air and in the end zone for Queensland. Well, New South Wales now feeling the pressure as all the momentum is with Queensland. They have a 2-point lead, but it feels narrower than that. New South Wales, can they get back into this game? They want to attack. Abby Lashon has it. 5-yard gain.
Yeah, this particular play, right on a dime rope throw, counted it into her basket. Herdman rather, she did a great job concentrating that ball to her cradle basket.
Back in live action, and Abby Lashon receives a short ball again. They're at the 5 yards out from halfway. 3rd down. Evades the blitz, does really well, the quarterback, and then makes a bad decision. After doing all of the hard work, throws it into no one's land.
Yeah, there's a lot of pressure here, stepping up on that pass, trying her best to get that ball into a short window, overthrew. Harder to make that pass when you have a short window to play with.
On 4th down, New South Wales will take a timeout. In fact, that's the 2-minute warning.
Yeah, Kate, this is a big down for them, I mean, if they can take this away, forcing a turnover.
The Queensland fans making their presence felt in the stadium. Their noise, their energy is unmatched. And there's the 1st down for New South Wales.
Now, defensively, the ball is going to that. So, I mean, yeah. Make a play. Someone's got to step up making a play.
New South Wales chasing a dream.
Let's go, Dave! You're still good!
To put their state's name on the trophy for the first time. Baldwin leads them out on 1st down. Over the top, Emily Prosser-Shaw. What a catch, full stretch. Stays in bounds. Clock continues to run. She keeps her feet in bounds, which is important for New South Wales. They don't want to give Queensland any time to respond. This is what it came down to last year. The final seconds. This is what New South Wales are looking for, redemption in the final moments. Bolden steps sideways. She's thrown it to the defence. Riley Douglas has it. Riley Douglas with a pick in the final 2 minutes.
Big turnover, Kate. This is the momentum changer that Queensland was looking for.
So now it's up to the New South Wales defence to come up big. Or Cody Fuller to put the team on her back. Finds Herdman. Hurls it downfield. They're at the 16-yard line. Clock still running. Fuller going long. That's incomplete, but it will stop the clock. Third down. 51 seconds left on the game clock. Wobbling snap, Fuller reels it in, then slings it downfield within reach of Erica Pittman, who already has one pick. Queensland fans breathe out. And it'll come down to this fourth down. They need 7 yards for a first down. They need 2 points to stay in this game. Queensland, all or nothing. Slings it over halfway. Fuller delivers. And Ella Kaleja receives.
Let's go,
43 seconds on this clock. Plenty of time for Queensland to drive the field, to return to the top of the podium. Fuller down the middle, finds Kaleja again. The flag dropped by Riley Douglas inbounds. That will keep the clock running.
Good
Queensland try to take a timeout. They decide to. Right time to do so, Coach.
Yeah, great timeout. Reconvene, look at what kind of options you got. You probably got to dig deep on a play call. Go past the page 3. I mean, this is the end all right here, isn't it? Got 3 plays, maybe 4. What are your thoughts?
It is be all and end all here for Queensland. It's going to come down to New South Wales defence. I feel like Queensland's offence have been gaining momentum. Can New South Wales pull out a big stop, force an error, send the blitz in to Cody Fuller? She has played really well through this second half. 2 teams that are matched as evenly as they come. It comes down to this. Fuller wants it all in one. That's too long for Ella Kaleja, who had 2 steps on the defender. Annika Mount-Stevens was in defence and blown coverage. Fuller identified it, but just couldn't deliver it to the right place.
Let's go, team!
2 more downs to determine this game and to determine the national championship. Fuller takes a step, goes to the check down again. Defense is all over it. She's stopped at the 11-yard line. Tasha Wayne with the tackle.
Great play call to stop the clock. What do you think, Kate? They're probably, 20 seconds, maybe 10, around that area. Hopefully they have a couple of plays left.
And they will stop the clock. They're going to bet it all on this final play, this 4th down for Queensland. They used their final timeout to talk things over. They've been in this situation before. We saw it last year. It's almost a replay of exactly what happened in the 2025 National Championship game. That year, that day, it went the way of the Maroons. Can the Blues flip the script today? As a defensive coach, what are you telling your players in this huddle?
Crosser routes, get good eye discipline on the crosser routes. Check down, maybe a wheel concept, a flat and up the sideline. You have to play great sound defense if you're playing zone. You have to latch on to a man or a person immediately after 2 seconds.
You're going to continue to blitz. Fuller, ball in hand. Blitz coming. Fuller airs it out to a crowd, and it falls to the ground. But there's a flag on the play. The way that Queensland fans are celebrating, this is going to be on defense.
Hey, Kate, do they have time on their side?
Not much. We don't have a check on the clock the referees are keeping, but there is seconds in it. What do you think about that call, Coach?
Well, I mean, they're consistent in the call with contact, right, throughout the entire day. So it's one of those things that you have to live with it. As she threw that ball, I mean, there's 3 or 2 defenders for it. There's obviously a contact. So, right call on the Zebras.
Five yards out. Queensland. Fuller finds
Touchdown.
a woman. Ella Collegia to seal the championship for Queensland for the 3rd time.
Hey, Kate, that's a big-time play. What do you think?
Unbelievable. Well, there'll be a penalty after the touchdown, but it's no matter. Unsportsmanlike conduct won't replay that down because Queensland have done it again in the final moments. They get forced backwards to try for the extra point, but they are in the lead for the first time in this match. There are seconds left on the clock, and that's what New South Wales is discussing. What a moment for this Queensland side. They've trailed all game. And they are right back in it. They have the lead. They have 3 fingers and a thumb on the championship trophy for 2026. Here's the point after touchdown. Beautiful spiral, and Ella Collegia can ensure the extra point is good.
What an explanation point to end this game against a great defense. You know, I mean, you got national former players on that NSW squad. Pierre, Rebecca, Erica, Abby, Emily. What a wonderful job that Queensland has done.
With just seconds left on the clock, New South Wales have one more bite at the cherry. Bolton has the ball in her hand. She won't get there! Shannon Nolan picks it off and seals the deal! Queensland are the 2026 national champions!
Hey, well deserved, Kate. You know, and this whole idea about celebrating right now, I think, great job.
Well, Shannon Nolan, take a bow. She has been supreme on defense all tournament. She had 3 picks in the semi-final and a pick to seal the game in the grand final.
Yeah, this play where Cody went ahead and did a play action, you know, I'm going to tell you that this team made plays when they need it.
They had a slow start. Plenty of errors forced by the New South Wales defence, but when the lights are brightest, the stars shine, and that is Cody Fuller and the Queensland Sun Devils. What a brilliant way to end the tournament. Brilliant way to end nationals. Queensland go back to back to back for the 3rd year running. They take home the trophy. And it is not without controversy once more. A flag on the play gifting them the fresh set of downs. New South Wales defence lick their wounds. And they return to the drawing board for another year. Fuller just playing for fun now. It's picked off. Beck Gordon has it to finish the game. New South Wales will keep it in their possession. Still just seconds remaining in this match. .12 seconds remaining. And if the pick had not been thrown, New South Wales would have time to maybe attempt a score. As it stands, they're 2 scores down. The game has gotten away from them. Bolden lobs it up over the top of the defence. Can't get to Tasha Wayne. Bolden playing for a bit of pride left in this match. Emily Prosser can't hold on. Defenders all over her. So unbelievable. Queensland have done it again. When the pressure peaked, the score was against them. They found a way, just like last year. Different game, same ice in the veins, and the same name to be etched on the trophy for the National Flag Football Championship. Coach, it's been an absolute pleasure calling the action with you as we watch the celebrations continue here from Blacktown International Sports Park. My name's Kate Allman, Coach S.I. Gilman. We have been here all weekend, and Coach has put in an absolute shift. We appreciate you, Coach. You bet. Kate, it's nice to have you being as a legendary commentator here, man. I wouldn't be able to be successful without you. You're the entire weekend It's a
calling
team-
this play-by-play.
It's a team game, just like football, Coach. I appreciate that very much and have loved bringing you the action at home. I hope you've enjoyed the coverage. As the American Football Australia National Flag Championships concludes, we will leave you with pictures of the celebrations. And until next year, this has been Kate Allman on the call. Thank you.